Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another From Pages to Screen video. In today's video I'm going to compare the adaptation of one of my favorite historical fiction novels, The Guernesy Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Shaffer and Annie Barrows. The Guernesy Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society is a historical fiction novel by Mary Ann Shaffer and Annie Barrows that was published in 2008. The book is set in 1946 and is an epistolary novel composed of letters written from one character to another. In this book, 33-year-old Juliet Ashton embarks on a cross-country tour across England to promote her latest book. Juliet receives a letter from Dozy Adams, a complete stranger from Guernesy who has come into possession of her copy of Essays of Elia and also wants to know more about the author Charles Lamb. Juliet helps to send him further books by Lamb and also begins a correspondence with Dozy and several other members of the society. This book was reviewed positively by the Washington Post and the Times, among other outlets. It reached the #1 position on the New York Times bestseller list for paperback trade fiction on August 2nd, 2009. It had been on the list for 11 weeks. I read this book in 2018 before I started BookTube. At that time I gave it 5 stars and I remember very much liking the book. And although it was written in letters, the characters were fleshed so professionally and also they were very likable. And I wrote in my review, I really wanted to know more about all of the characters, including even the evil one. And since then, I regard this book as one of my favorite historical fiction books. This book was adapted into a 2018 movie, which was directed by Mike Newell and written by Kevin Hood, Don Roos, and Tom Bejusa. The film stars Lily James, Michelle Huseman, Glenn Powell, Jessica Brown Findlay, Catherine Parkinson, Matthew Goody, Tom Courtney, and Penelope Winston. A co-production between the United Kingdom, United States, and France. The film was distributed and financed by Studio Canal and produced by Blueprint Pictures and Mazur Kaplan Company. It was released in the cinemas in the United Kingdom in April 2018 and France in June 2018. The film grossed $15.7 million worldwide and received generally positive reviews from critics. It was distributed in other international areas by Netflix on 10th of August 2018 as an original film. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 81% based on 73 reviews. The website's critical consensus reads, "Far more traditional and straightforward than its unwieldy title, the Guernesy Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society offers a delightful comfort food for fans of period drama." I compare the original work with its adaptations according to 4 criteria, which are faithfulness to the book, casting choices, acting quality, and my IMDB rating. I try to be as objective as I can in the first 2 criteria, whereas of course I'm more subjective on the latter 2. For faithfulness to the book, I was really torn between a plus and a check. The movie portrays almost all of the events true to the book. However, because it could not give the epistolary effect, which also adds to the sweetness of the story, cannot be given. The story is told in letters in only a few sections, and the events are portrayed in a very chronological order. So I think I will have to give it a check. For casting, I think it's a plus because the ages, the appearances, and distinctive traits of the characters in the book were portrayed by very suitable actors in all of the aspects. For acting, I will give it a plus. I was especially impressed by the acting of Lily James and Jessica Brown Findlay, but Michelle Huseman was also very good in his role as Dozy, as well as of course Penelope Wilton, who's an acting diva in my opinion. For my IMDB rating, I gave this movie an 8 out of 10. And I really watched the movie with a smile on my face all the time and being emotional at sad scenes, just like when I was reading the book. I think it is a quite good adaptation of one of my favorite historical fiction novels. So this was my comparison of the book The Guernesy Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Shaffer and Annie Barrows with its 2018 movie adaptation. Please comment down below, have you read the book or watched the movie, and what do you think of them? If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose potato. Potato means patates in Turkish, and patates is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.